Welcome to my Plan to Pan Bronzer Edition, or how I like to call it, Tan-tastic Tour. I honestly just had a lot of fun with talking to ChatGPT about different titles I could use for my Plan to Pan videos. There will be like bronzer edition, blush and highlight edition. Anyways, let's jump directly into the products. I had last year, I did already film one video about my Plan to Pan for 2025, and I decided to cut it into smaller chunks to do actually introduction videos this year. As I said, I will have different cheek edition videos, and I wanted to start it off with the bronzers because bronzer is actually my favorite step of doing my makeup because I like to look a little bit tanned. So I have 5 bronzers here in front of me. I will show you each and every one, and I will also probably have some swatches up because I'm filming like in artificial light and you probably cannot see the tones really, so I won't swatch them right now, but you will see swatches. I will start with my powder bronzers I want to focus on this year. So the first one is my Sigma powder bronzer. I will try and have the shade names here on the screen also, because for the life of me I cannot recall what that is. It's Faking It from a contour palette I depotted from Sigma. I would love to hit pan in this one. This is very, very pigmented, so let's see if I will be able to hit pan in this one during the course of the year. This is more of a bronzy shade. The other shade I will show you is more of a contour shade, at least on my skin tone. So this is the first bronzer I want to focus on in 2025. The next one I want to focus on is this beautiful bronzer here from Nabla. It's the shade Soft Revenge. It's one of their skin bronzing powders. It's a baked formula and I really like that bronzer. It's, as I said, a little bit more on the contour side shade-wise, but it also leans a little bit red on my skin tone, but I don't mind that. I still like to use it. Although it's a baked formula, I will obviously try and hit pan in this one. To be clear, like my Plan to Pan products are probably none of them I really want to focus on finishing them, but because that is not really a reasonable goal for me because I'm a very, very slow panner. If I surprise myself and use up a bronzer next year or this year, I would be super happy, but I won't force myself. I just want to like focus on these and see what I can do within a year. Those are the 2 powder bronzers I want to work on. I actually had the plan to finish up this bronzer here in 2024. Obviously I didn't make it unfortunately. It's the shade Butter Biscuit from the from Fenty Beauty, and I also like that shade very much. I like the formula very much. It's not my oldest cream bronzer. I believe I bought that in 2022. But yeah, as I'm so close to finishing this and it's a cream product, I want to push through this in 2025 and have it out of my collection. Not because I don't like it, but because it's a cream product and it needs to be done. And the last 2 bronzers I want to talk about are my e.l.f. putty bronzers. One in the shade Feelin' Shady, which is that contour shade here, and one in the shade Tan Lines. This is not the actual shade anymore because I already frankened it with the lipstick. It also has changed its formula quite a bit because it is very creamy now. don't love that, but I still want to try and use it up eventually. I might actually declutter this during the course of the year. Let's see how I feel about the formula, but I want to obviously hit pan in this one and maybe try to finish this one, because this shade is very, very sheer. I like the shade very much. It's more of a contour shade, but I like contour and bronzer. I could skip blush, but anyways, yeah, I want to hit pan in this one and also like try and use it up. And those were actually the 5 bronzers for my Tan-tastic tour in 2025. Thank you very much for watching that introduction. I'm planning to update every month or every other month, and I will see how much visual progress we're actually making. I would love to hear your thoughts about the products, if you own them maybe also, and how you like them, and how your plans for panning are in 2025. If you're like new to project pans, or if you're like already have everything planned out for 2025, I would love to hear your thoughts and your plans. And I would also love to see you in the next video. So if you want, you can subscribe and you can follow my journey in project panning in 2025. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.